The mirror's gaze. I was rudely awakened, my senses flooded by an otherworldly landscape that stretched before me. The sky, a maelstrom of colors, swirled overhead. The land beneath me resembled a tapestry woven from the threads of a feverish dream. Flora and fauna danced in unnatural shades, hues shifting and mixing with an unnatural grace. I could breathe and didn't feel pain, despite the apparent fall that had brought me here. Panic and awe fought for dominance within me, and I struggled to find my bearings. The mirror had delivered me to a world untouched by the laws of nature as I knew them. Questions crowded my thoughts, each more disorienting than the last. How long had I been asleep? How long had I been here? Nightfall began to paint the sky in shades of eerie twilight, yet the notion of a night might hold no meaning here. I yearned to explore this new wilderness, to delve into its secrets. Yet the absence of the mirror, my gateway home, shrouded my mind with uncertainty. Surveying my surroundings, a glimmer of potential safety was spotted. A cave nestled within the cracks and covered by foliage. With unease in my steps, I crept toward it, claiming the dark recesses as my temporary haven. As night draped its cloak over the world, I nestled within the cave's embrace, collecting my fragmented thoughts. Staring into the heart of my predicament, a bitter realization reared its ugly head. I was trapped by a world that defied the very laws and logic I had held dear. Escape eluded me. The veil between worlds only separated by what I could only know as the mirror. Hope persisted in the form of a desperate plan. To explore, to seek connections akin to the mirror's elusive magic. A faint whisper of a possibility told me south. It was the way the wind blew, and just made me feel better. I'd rather have it to my back than against me. Early the next morning, as the sun rose and glittered off the vibrant flowers, I set my plan into motion. Gathering these long fruits from peculiar trees and quenching my thirst with untainted water, I embarked on an exploration through landscapes as different as they were strange. As I traveled, I thought of ways to make my journey easier. A New Age primitive, I honed makeshift tools and fashioned a leafy satchel, clinging to the semblance of normalcy. In this alien landscape, each step became a lesson in survival, a new invention or necessity to be covered. Nightfall arrived once more, and as I lay there, something creeps into my thoughts, a nagging realization like a specter in the dark. It was quiet in this land, a complete absence of wildlife and insects. An unsettling shiver went down my spine, yet I brushed it off, rationality countering my unease. I needed to get out of here soon, if not by the mirror, then some other means. Southward I journeyed, a never wavering or changing course. The scenery seemed to morph and melt with each passing day, a mix of weird and strange that hinted at madness. One day a lush and vibrant forest, decorated with unknown patterns and traces. The next it could be a desolate desert, or maybe even a swamp. I would explore them all in depth and take them in. Even one forest to the next was drastically different and ever-changing. Yet fatigue soon began to nibble at the edges of my resolve. There was no turning back, the path behind me obscured by the passage of time. Despite the incredible landscapes I encountered, an unrelenting anxiety gripped me. Fingers of unease winding their way through my thoughts. The allure of discovery waned, replaced by the urgency of escape. Time blurred, days and nights mixed into a continuous cycle. I couldn't stop now. Sleep became an afterthought. Even the once soothing caress of the wind turned into incessant taunting, almost as if to mock me for picking this path. Home and its familiar comforts beckoned ever more fiercely. Every step became a resolute pursuit of an exit. How much longer? I dared not ask.